Remember, I spoke to you about the secret deal that Tradewind Citrus had signed with NEPA. You remember the secret deal I told you that is going to create implications for the future? Already Jamaica, as we speak, the river has been contaminated again. I don't think Jamaicans heard what I said. As we speak, the river has been contaminated again. Hundreds of thousands of fishes are dead. As we speak, Jamaica, the river, the Rio Cobre River, is contaminated again. Listen to what has happened, Jamaica. Listen to what has happened with the Rio Cobre.
An inviting river on a hot day. It seems picture perfect, and it was to be the perfect birthday celebration for Venetia Francis Ross, whose husband brought her to the Rio Cobre in Linstead St. Catherine Saturday morning.
I got invited to this era in Linstead, where the first time I saw it, it was beautiful. So I decided to take my wife for her birthday here.
I'm coming from Augustown, which is in East Rural St. Andrew. Yes. I came here today so I can swim and have a good time for my birthday, but as you can see, where can I go in the water?
The reason is all too familiar and disappointing for residents in the affected communities of Zephyton and Vanity Fair, especially fishermen and business operators.
This morning we get up and from about 600 to about 700 feet away from the river, I could smell the casket coming in the water. When I approach the river now, I realize there's a lot of dead fish in the river.
The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, says a team is investigating and says the water appears cloudy and gives off a caustic scent. It says the toxic substance is contained between the communities of Zephyton and Vanity Fair and has advised persons to avoid using the water in that section of the river for domestic or recreational purposes until further notice. For the impacted business people, it's not enough that such contamination continues to happen. For the People's National Party's Member of Parliament candidate, Senator Damian Crawford, the fish kill couldn't have come at a worse time.
Because of the demand for fish from that standpoint, but also because of the demand for recreation. Holidays and all of that is coming up. And this era is now evolving into that type of positioning. So we have already started to discuss life after bauxite and what it will include, and entertainment is a central part of it.
He says he will be talking with the fisheries minister to set up a meeting with Windalco to identify the source of the problem and find a solution once and for all. Meanwhile, at least one business is now at a standstill. River Bash is held here every Sunday and attracts visitors, including tourists from all over.
Right now I buy the liquor them, and I buy up all food stuff. We keep a party on the river tomorrow. And that cannot happen. No, I said go buy like soup stuff. Okay. To buy soup, a lot of fish, and bread, and a lot of rice and them, some peas and everything to cook tomorrow, and cannot work out.
As for the birthday girl,
My hot, more cool down, and I can't do that either. So now I have to look somewhere else to go to enjoy the rest of my day.
Krista Campbell, TVJ News.
What a serious, cruel act. What a serious, cruel act that has happened. Jamaica, as we speak, hundreds of thousands of people in St. Catherine are without water tonight. I'm not talking about one or two communities. I'm telling you tonight, let me tell you all of the communities that are without water. Spanish Town, Westmore, Hampton Green, Lakemore Gardens, Newton Avenue, Nugent Street, McCoy Land, Mayfair Mews, Brunswick Avenue, Job Lane, Whitewater Meadows, Heartland, Macout's Pen, Libya Gardens, Signum Gardens, Wedgwood Gardens, Willardine Housing Scheme, Hopedale Housing Scheme, Holaba Maiden Road, Horizon Park, Signum Villa, Comatary Grove Housing Scheme, Valdez Road, Homestead Lucky Glades, Crossroads, Phoenix, Inwood Garden, Civil Number 2 Housing Scheme, Salt Pan Housing Scheme, Dunby Holding Housing Scheme. You heard what I said? You heard what I said tonight, Jamaica? Because when a government fails to protect the environment,
ball out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
when a government fails to protect the environment, when a government goes out of its way to side with private interest, when a government makes a non-disclosure agreement with a private entity, when they have ravished the environment, 30 communities with almost 1,000 residents, that is almost 30,000 Jamaicans today almost 30 to 50,000 Jamaicans today have no access to water because our government failed to regulate private entities. You see how the water glassy? You see how the water foggy? That Jamaica, when you look at the water, can you imagine the entire marine life that has been affected? So water restrictions are going to come next because all of those communities who should be getting water, now National Water Commission will have to now say that community have to get water. That can't get water. Look at the nonsense. Look at the nonsense. The water is contaminated by this government. Then contaminate the water, Jamaica. And remember, a lot of people in this country can't even buy bottles of water, you know, because there is an economic ball out in this country. People can't even buy water. And the little water that must come from the pipe where people can go freeze, for turn ice, for drink little ice, and them could have buy the little syrup and turn the ice to make little syrup and water. Now them can't even do that because of this man.
Ball out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
Jamaica. Jamaica, are you seeing for yourself the cruel government at work? Are you seeing for yourself a cruel government at work? All of that livelihood affected. Those people in that area were dependent on the visitors so that them could have go get 2 seal because the man send buy up everything for cook for the people. And the entire economic livelihood of those people right there in Linstead affected. The people who get those fish to go sell to people affected. Thousands of households affected because caustic water coming at the pipe them. Foggy, nasty, dirty water coming in the people's pipes. And what has been the response of the government? I have not heard Matthew Samuda, the Prime Minister, utter a word on it. Can you imagine how that area going stink? Can you imagine how that area, and the DPP never ruled to sanction trade with citrus? The DPP never ruled to sanction trade with citrus. We, the citizens of this country, do not know what was in that private arrangement. And they never paid for crime against the environment. You think this could have happened in Singapore? You think, say, these economic mercenaries could be in Singapore operating and not sanctioned for the violation of the environment? You think this could have happened in Barbados? You think this could have happened in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? You think this could have happened in Trinidad and people just deal with this and just get on with this? You think this could have happened in St. Kitts and get rid of, sir? It only happened in the Republic, the Banana Republic of Jamaica. It only could have happened in the Banana Republic of Jamaica.